Hi guys, well thank you for coming. Right, if you don't know me, my name is Richard. I ciao. Ever since 2005, I've been working as an advocate for bullying, helping both adults with workplace bullying and kids such as yourself with bullying. What is bullying to you?
That they're not listening.
Okay, very good. So let me say, when I talked to you earlier, I said that I like your shoes, so you know I like your shoes. But if I say to you, I don't like your shoes, they're ugly, is that bullying? If I say that the first time, is that bullying? Unfortunately, and some people might argue with me on this, but unfortunately, that's not bullying. That's just a disagreement between two people. Bullying is if I constantly, every time I see you at school, I'm constantly commenting on your shoes or your shirt of how ugly they might be or how I dislike them. That's when it becomes bullying, when it's repeated. Behavior. Okay? Someone saying they don't like your shoes one time is just a disagreement between two students. So that is the difference between bullying. So here are 5 things you can do, okay, when to prevent bullying, or what you can do, I should say, what you can do once you're being bullied. The first thing you should do is like you're doing. Stay positive, and you stay positive by making sure your hair is nice and you have cool sneakers on like you do, and a cool shirt. Does that say respect? Oh yeah, it does. Nice. Much respect. Making sure that your appearance is nice. Is my appearance nice? Did I do a good job? All right, thank you. Making sure your hair is done, making sure you shower, because unfortunately, when we get bullied, the first thing we start doing is we stop taking care of ourselves, and we think constantly only of what the bully is said to us, instead of thinking of other things. So one of the first things to go is appearance. So you gotta make sure to keep your appearance up and keep positive and stay positive. Okay. Number 4, the fourth thing you should do is record your event in some way. You can record it by writing. You can record it by putting it in audio or video recording. But when you do that, remember to write the dates, the time, and who the conflict was with, and any witnesses. So I said to you that if I'm playing the bully, I said that your sneakers were ugly, even though I don't believe that. Who are the witnesses here that you can say witnessed me saying that? Do you know? Well, I could be a witness, but one of the problems is I'm against you. So I will probably say, I didn't say that. So who else? Who else in this room could help you? I saw you look at your mom, so you mean your mom, yeah. Yeah, but I could help you too. And looking at your mom is a great thing that you did that, but that's not a bad thing, because your parents are the first people you should go to when it comes to bullying. Well, if it happened in school, it should be the teacher, it should be the principal, but your parents should be the people that you trust to tell. So that was very good that you did that. Number 3, a lot of people don't understand this, but bullying usually starts by name calling and talking about people's appearance, and then it sometimes jumps to physical. Once you jump to physical, once someone lays their hands on you, hits you in any way, that is now assault, at least in America, and I'm sure in Italy it is. That's assault. So you should be prepared to call 911, or in this case 112, right? 112. Once the bullying has become physical, once someone has put their hand on you, even if it didn't hurt you, that's still assault. Remember that. Even if it didn't hurt you. If I snatch this thing out of your hand right now, is that assault? Very good. Good job. Yes, that is assault, because that item is a connection of you now because it's in your hand. And once I force it out of you, that is assault. So a lot of people don't think of that. They think, well, just because someone started bullying me, and then now that it's turned physical, it's still bullying. No, it's now that person has reached a different level. Okay? Okay. And number two thing you should do is join a group or a club, or even if you don't see a club that you want, create it. Go to the teacher, the principal, whoever you have to create a club. What kind of things do you like that you could be in a club? Do you know? Do you like playing an instrument? Play what?
Lego.
Oh, Legos. Okay, so you can go to the school principal and you can ask them to create a Lego club. So creating a Lego club and getting people together keeps you from being bullied because now you're in a group. And when you're in school, you should always try to stay in groups of 3 or more. Because people that stay in groups of 3 or more are less likely to be bullied by the bully. Because bullies they're cowards. They only pick on one particular person that's away from groups, that might be sitting by himself. You ever see that in school? Have you noticed that in school? People maybe at the lunchroom and they're sitting by themselves and they're not sitting with anyone. Have you seen that? Next time, I'll tell you what, next time you go to school, look for that. And go up to that person and say, hi, my name is Richard. It's nice to meet you. He's not going to shake my head. And you're making new friends. And then you stay in groups of 3 or more. And the bully is not going to pick, most likely the bully is not going to pick on people in groups of 3 or more. And number one thing that you can do to ensure that you're not bullied is to empower yourself. And one of the ways you can empower yourself is, like I said, going martial arts, boxing, a gym, or the club, like I mentioned. You can learn to play an instrument. You could go in the band. You could create a Lego club. And you also empower yourself by telling other people that you're being bullied, like your mom, your dad, your brother maybe one day might come to you as a confidant to say, I'm being bullied. So in his case, he can look for his older brother to come and talk with you about being bullied. But the thing that you should not do is skip school because you're afraid to go to school or harm yourself in any way. That's something you should not do. And like I said, you did a good job by looking at your mom and thinking, well, maybe I could tell my mom. That is a good thing to do. So that's my 5 things. I'll go over them again real quick. Stay positive, right? Remember to write your event. Remember if you're bullied to write your event down in some kind of form. And remember to write the date, the time, who the conflict was with, and who are your witnesses, Deborah and your mom. And be prepared if it gets physical, if the bullying gets physical, to dial 911 if you're back in the States, or 112 if you're here in Italy. Create a club like the Lego Club, or join the Lego Club if they have that in your school, and empower yourself. What kind of clubs do they have at your school? Do you know? Because I know Ray is part of the the video club, I think it is. Did you know that Ray? Well, last year he was. That's right. Yeah, that's what I thought. So he does the video club. So maybe you can join the video club. Everyone likes making videos. So thank you for coming. It was a pleasure to meet you again. This shirt's for you and your brother to take. And I thank you for coming. And we'll do this again very shortly.